Hi everybody, Crafton Bev here. Yeah, I know today is Tuesday. I try and do this on Monday, but for the longest time yesterday, until really late in the evening, I thought yesterday was Sunday. And even today when I woke up, I thought today's Monday. Until when my caregiver got here and she was saying, "Why aren't you dressed? Aren't we going to the store today?" It's Monday. No, it's Tuesday. Yeah. God, I really got to catch up with something, somewhere or another. My brain is not working. Yeah. Uh, let's see. What have I been doing? I have been working on my challenge that Peggy gave me. Hi, Peggy. Plus, somebody else has kind of gotten into the fray and added to the challenge. So, I think I told you. So now I really got to make sure I keep up with this challenge because this person's really added an incentive. So now I've got to really keep up with this challenge. So anyway, um, let's see. I got the little boxes done. I'll have videos posted after this vlog. I will not post them tonight, but I'll be posting them tomorrow morning because it is going to take time because there's like about 6 or 7 different little small videos, like maybe 2 or 3 minutes long. And I have no idea how to put them all together. I don't have a program to edit or anything like that. So it'll be a whole bunch of little ones showing you what I've been doing. I put a big house together of a Christmas house. I put a foam craft train together. I got the little blocks done. I got the gold crosses done. I've been working on the little triangles. In fact, we went to Walmart today and I found little tiny bells. I was hoping to find red and green and silver bells, but Dollar Tree didn't have those little bells anymore of the colors. And when we went to Walmart, the only ones they have are gold and silver. And I thought, you know what? These will work. I can use these. So I picked up a package of those to put in with the little triangle ornaments. When I was going through and that's the other thing, I'm working on my project notebook. I'm hoping to show you a video of that project notebook so you can see how I'm organizing my time to keep going with these things. Hopefully tomorrow, if everything works out. Anyway, let's see. I've also been, I'm trying to get my tree topper made. I went to go try and get the pattern printed and they wouldn't print it because it's out of a book that's copyrighted. It's like, I'm not trying to print this to sell it or anything. I said, I need it to mark off the pattern. Oh, we're sorry, we can't do that. So now I have to try and scan it on my computer and then put it in a PDF file. And then I can take the little flash drive with me and do it at the printer myself, and actually be like 20 cents cheaper per page because they do have colored pages. It just makes me a little mad about it that, the book showed right there, I'm allowed to make a copy, but she wouldn't do it. So let's see what else. I've been battling with my health. I forget what the word is. I've been sitting here before I started this for about 10 minutes trying to remember what the word is. My legs are swelling up. My legs have gotten to be about this big around at times. I sit with my legs up. I've been going to bed with my legs up. I've been walking. I'm trying to use very little salt, but they're not going down as fast as I would like them to do. But I have to just keep at it. Worst comes to worst, after the first of the year, hopefully I'll have a new doctor and I'll be able to go see her or him and maybe, as I hate it, get back on Lasix. Because that's what it is. It's water in the muscles, building up in the muscles. It's not like they can squeeze it out. It's not like you can take a needle and put it in there and pull it out. It's just there. So, yeah. And it is kind of painful. So I'm constantly trying to find a position, especially my left leg. It's the one that's the worst. It's the one that has an artificial knee. It's the one that I shattered and all that. So yeah, it's the worst of the two. And it's red. and it's got all kinds of sores on it right now. So yeah, if it gets too much, if it gets too bad, I am going to have to end up going to urgent care. And I hate to think of it, but I may end up in the hospital. Keep your fingers crossed and keep me in your thoughts and prayers, please. Let's see, what else? We went to the store today, and one of my biggest problems is, now I'm trying to eat right, which means it's a lot of vegetables. And one of my biggest problems is I come home after going to the grocery store and I'm so tired. I sit down. We put the food, I put the groceries away, and then I sit down. And then I don't get up to take care of the food, and get things cut up and everything. So today when we came home from the store, I told my caregiver, I said, don't put the stuff in the refrigerator. Just put it over here. I'm going to start cutting it up. And she goes, already? And I go, yeah, if I don't do it now, it ain't going to get done. So I cut up 5 bell peppers, about a dozen stalks of celery, 2 onions, mushrooms, cilantro, what else? Olives. I can't think of everything. Anyway, it's a big medley. Oh, there's peas in there, but that's frozen peas. There's a big medley of vegetables all chopped up into small pieces. And what it is now they're in like 4 different containers. They're in 4 different large containers. When I want to have like an omelet, I'll saute them up and then put them in the omelet. I'll put a little bit in the omelet. Or one of my favorite meals is kind of a salad. I'll mix in some teeny tiny shell macaroni, pasta. Not a whole lot, but some. And then put in a little bit of mayonnaise and seasoning it up and everything. And I eat them on hard shell corn tortillas. And they're good. It's good. It's really good. Another thing that I do with it is I'll mix a little bit of it in with some tuna and with a little bit of mayonnaise and seasoning, and make myself, and it gives me about 3 different tuna fish sandwiches. So it's good for, a couple of meals. Yes, I know I'm not supposed to eat tuna. I'm not supposed to have olives, but right now I'm just trying to get some weight off, and I'm trying, and so far I've noticed that tuna doesn't bother me as much, but I only have 1 can of tuna left, so I'm not going to be buying any more. So I guess you might say I'm not going to have tuna anymore for a while. Let's see. Sometimes I like to saute. I'll take some of it and I'll take some of the turkey and I'll cook it all together and eat it that way. So yeah, there's a lot, but I find that for me, this is the best way, for me to do it, but I have to cut it up right away. And yeah, it takes me about 45 minutes to get it all cut up and put in a bowl and put in this, and mix it up and get it all and everything. So settle down, sweetie, settle down. Yeah, baby girl's running around here like her head cut off. But so anyway, yeah, for the month of December, out of 10 challenges or out of 10 projects, I've got 6 of them done. So I just got to get together 4 done, and then I can work on January's, which I'm hoping to get done here within the next few days. We went to the Dollar Tree today. I wanted to get some more tumbling blocks. Well, now they're making them where one row's white blocks, the next row's dark brown, reddish blocks, white blocks, reddish blocks, and I'm just like, well, this ain't gonna work. So I didn't get any of them. I got some more alphabet blocks to for future. As long as I can do it, I'll get it, because for future things that have to get done. But yeah, the Dollar Tree we go to, they don't have a whole lot. It's like their Christmas decorations. Like I said, they didn't have any bells except for the bigger bells. They had very little bit in the way of ornaments. I was hoping to find maybe some of the tiny ornaments to put on the tree that I have in the foyer, but they didn't have anything. Uh, let's see, what else? Um, I forget what else was I. Anyway, and I went with a list. I kept really good to my list and everything. Then we went to Walmart, and I had to get cat food and cat litter, and I thought after this I'm going to have to get online and start ordering it online and picking it up because they don't ever seem to have the big bag of the kind of cat food I need to get, because I like to give them daily essentials in the 9 Lives variety, and they have everything but. Now, I ended up picking up 3 little bags, which really won't get them through a whole month, but at least it'll be enough until maybe later on I can finally get a big bag. And cat litter. Picked up a couple big boxes of cat litter. So then we went on to Winco, where I did my grocery shopping. And I got my vegetables, and I was very proud of myself. I stuck to that list. I knew exactly what I was going for. I just zipped on around. The only thing is, I'm going to have to start picking out my own produce because my caregiver's good, but she really isn't looking for what I want, what she should be looking. I asked her to get me a couple of onions, and I noticed that the onions she got when I came home, they have blemishes on them. So I thought, okay, I think after this, I'm going to have to start picking my own produce. So, yeah, but it seems like every time we go to the store, anytime we go to she's always like, you got to get more? Don't you have enough? I don't think she really wants to carry it. She doesn't want, and I even took my little luggage cart because I knew that cat litter, 2 boxes of cat litter and the cat food and all that. And I can pull that, with no problems. And she was kind of surprised to find out how much that could hold. And I go, yeah, I used to take this on the bus all the time and everything. It's just that, and like I said, I really like her. I like her a lot. But she always gives me the impression that she thinks I get too much. I guess that's the way, yeah, she gives me the impression that I have too much. So, I'm trying to keep it down. I mean, more I have, the more money I've spent, and I'm trying to, do less. So, anyway, also, I spent, you can't see it. Can you see the tail? Yeah, they're playing games behind me, and I seem to be the backboard. Yeah, I spent a few days with my oldest daughter, Crystal. I went to go stay over there at her house for a couple of days. Got some work done. In fact, I just about finished all the square ornaments over there. I only had one set to finish, and I finished those the day I came home. I finished them up that night. So I got the angels done, the candlestick angels. The only problem is one of the reasons I wanted to go, I was looking at Walmart, was I was looking for the Scribbles paint. Paint I had is all bad. So I needed to find at least blue and rose or red, to do the face. Don't have it. So now I've got to figure out something else for their face. I might come up with something. I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, a lot of it's going to be posted tomorrow, and we'll see. Also, I'm going to give you a little bit of my own review about those Creatology kits, the houses, and those foam craft house kits and everything. They're cute, but I had problems with them. I have some problems with them. Yeah, so I'll be telling you about those tomorrow too. What's pissing me off? Idiots who think it's okay to joke about other people's, I have a friend, and she is very, very, very skinny. I mean, this girl is so skinny that she can wear a size 0 pants. Her waist is only about 25 inches. I mean, she's really skinny. Um, she's all legs. Uh, she's 5'7", 5'8". Real pretty woman. But one of the biggest problems, and I've noticed this, I mean, most people have learned you don't make jokes about fat people or overweight people. It's very hurtful. But people don't realize that people that are skinny, like my friend, jokes about what they eat is also very hurtful. She was telling me that she and her husband's mother and grandmother and somebody, they went out to eat. It was her husband's birthday, and they went out to eat. And I forget what restaurant they said they went to. I think it was like Golden Corral or something like that. And the aunt, one of his aunts, she comes back and she's like, we paid $10 a plate. You know, you could eat more than that. In fact, you need to eat more. She says, you need to put some weight on. And it's like, yeah, I know I need, but she says, I'm eating, but eating isn't the only way to put weight on. She goes, I'm trying to work out and everything. But they started making fun about her husband. It wasn't to be insulting to her. He goes, yeah, he says, you should have seen her at Thanksgiving. He says she ate enough food for 4 people, which she can. I've seen her do it. In fact, I one time made a little joke saying, she's got 2 hollow legs. She just filled up one leg and she's filling up the other. But I dropped it there. That's it. Made one joke. These people, she said, would not stop. She said for a half an hour, all they did was joke about how skinny people do this and skinny people eat more, they need to do this. And she told her husband, she goes, I need to get up and go to the bathroom. And she said she went in there and started crying because she has always had a problem about how skinny she is. I mean, she has to make her own clothes. She cannot buy clothes that fit her. If she buys clothes that fit her in the waist, their pants are too short. If she buys clothes to fit her in the length of her legs, then the waist is too big. She wears an A cup. And she says, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting tired of these. She says, it's horrible. She says, it's not nice to make jokes about people who are overweight, but haven't people learned that it's also not nice to make jokes about people who can't gain weight or who are skinny? I said, nope, they haven't learned that yet. And I said, does it hurt you when anybody makes any kind? And she goes, if it was 1 or 2 jokes, it's one thing. She says, like, the joke you made about Thanksgiving. But she says, when they won't shut up, that's when it bothers her, which I can understand. It's like, I have another acquaintance. When I lived, when I used to live in California, I had a friend who was in a bad automobile accident. And she had a scar that literally just cut her face in half. I mean, just right in half. Something came through the windshield and just cut her. And it's left a bad scar. And she was only, I want to say maybe 17 years old, 16, 17 when this happened. Well, anyway, her parents have never had the money to really have anything done about the scar. And she said it's horrible because, one, they're either making jokes about her face or they look at her like, oh, and, run away. She remembers that she was in a store one day. Okay. She was in the store and this little boy comes up to her and very innocently, he couldn't have been more than maybe 5 or 6 years old, and very innocently asked, what happened to your face? Are you a pirate? And she kind of smiled because it was, and she said, no. She said, a very bad person hit our car and I got cut in the face. And he goes, oh, well, his mother comes over and she goes, don't be talking to her. You don't know what's going on. And she goes, it's okay. I'd rather have them ask than be afraid of what I look like. And the mother just got a little upset because how dare you tell my son about your disfigurement? And I thought to myself, this kid learned more, without, and didn't make any jokes, he just wanted to know. Yes, he asked if she was a pirate. Well, what, he was like 5, 6 years old. So, entertainment 24/7. But yeah, I'm getting really tired of the people with the stupid jokes about people's looks. That's what it is. The stupid jokes about people's looks. Yes, I'm one of the biggest ones when it comes to like Trump's hair. I'd always make a joke about it, but I'm sorry, Trump's a joke anyway. And yes, I know a lot of you may be Trump supporters, but I'm sorry. You need to read some of the bills he's just signed and passed and what it's doing to the lower class and middle class. And I'm not going to get onto that. That's not what I want to do here. Breathe, think happy thoughts. Yeah, let's see. What am I going to be doing? I'm still working on the project. I also want to show you, like I said, I think I said this, I want to do a video of my project notebook. I decided if I got to do this, I'm going to keep record of it and everything and do pictures to kind of keep track of everything that I'm doing. I think since it only costs like, if I put it in PDF form, it only costs like 60 cents to print out a color page. I don't need the pictures big. I just want them big enough to put into this notebook, tape them in. And I'm thinking maybe I'll, put them on, like cardstock, print them out on cardstock and cut them up and put them in the project notebook and all that. So I'll see what happens with that. Let's see, what else? As for my weight, like I said, I'm trying to stay on track with my diet, with this IC diet. I can't weigh myself right now. One, my scales don't work. But two, even if they did work, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Me and a bunch of other people were talking the other day about New Year's resolutions. And I said, I only have 2 New Year's resolutions. 1, get these projects done. And 2, get this weight off. And someone says, well, you're keeping a project notebook. Why don't you keep a weight loss diary about how you're feeling and what's going on? And they're right. It might help me stay on track if I see why is it I do what I do about eating and everything. So I thought, that's something I might do starting the first of the year. We'll wait and see. Because especially when I go see a new doctor and everything, and I'm, start fresh and go from there. I know this isn't the most upbeat vlog today. Like I said, my legs hurt. And I'm trying not to think about that. Like I said, I keep stitching, I keep sewing, I'm painting, I'm trying to do, I'm trying to forget it. But the problem is I need to have my leg up. But unfortunately, to stitch, sew, paint, my leg is down. I need to figure out, I may end up having to get my wheelchair and just start staying and put the leg thing on and keep my leg up that way when I'm doing stuff, because it's the only way I'm going to keep my leg up. I'm trying to keep it on a container, but the back of my leg is so raw and so painful with sores and everything. I can't put it on anything. I mean, just to go to bed at night, it hurts. I am now taking ibuprofen just to get the edge off so I can get some sleep. So, yeah. And that's the other thing. My daughter, my youngest one, we were talking about Christmas and what we're going to do about Christmas. Her mother-in-law they have to go to her house every Christmas. It doesn't matter what what other family she has. She has to be at their house on Christmas. I mean, that's the impression I get. I mean, she has her other two daughters there, so she might as well have her son and daughter-in-law there. But anyway, she said, Mom, we're going to spend Christmas Eve with you and open presents, da, 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 da. She says, Christmas morning, me and Jason and the girls, we're going to have our own Christmas at our house. We're not taking the presents over his mother's house. She goes, and later on, we'll go over to their house and we'll have dinner. But she says, I'm not doing this all day thing anymore. She says, I'm tired of being over there 8-10 hours and having to deal with everything that goes on. So, and I don't blame her. Raina is, she may have to work Christmas Eve or Christmas morning, night, or what do you call it? Christmas Eve night, Christmas morning. Yeah, this thing about the stores being open on Christmas, just irritating. But anyway, and I thought, okay, and I said, okay, what do you want to have? I said, you want me to buy a turkey? And she goes, no, maybe we need to think. And I said, how about tacos? I'm sorry, tacos is my favorite food. And she goes, hey, that sounds good. So we are having tacos. I might even go so far as to make enchiladas and Mexican rice and beans or Spanish rice and beans. And she's like, that sounds good, Mom. That really sounds good. So I don't know about the enchiladas, but I do know it's tacos, the rice and the beans. I might make some pink stuff and pumpkin pie only because pumpkin pie, we need to have pumpkin pie at Christmas. I'll buy a thing of eggnog for us to have a glass of. And she says she'll help. I don't know if she will or not. I mean, I don't know if she'll be able to or not. We'll see. But anyway, yeah, that's what we're going to be doing Christmas Eve. So yeah, I still got to finish getting the girls their presents for Christmas. I would say what I'm giving them, except Mallory may be watching this and I don't want her to know what she's getting. So I can't say anything. I'll let you know what I'm getting them after Christmas. You thought you were going to find out what you're getting, huh, Mallory? So, yeah. So let's see. Really don't have much more to say today. Yeah, it's just been one of those weeks. As I said, I'm going to be posting a bunch of videos of all the stuff I've been making. If I can figure out how to get it all done, but it will be done tomorrow. Yeah, right now it's already 11 o'clock. So this will probably post either just before midnight or after midnight today, the 5th of December. Like I said, this is vlog 13. I will say this. Come just January 1st, which is on a Monday, I'm going to start my numbers over again because it'll be 2018. And I'm going to go from there one a week. So I'll go doing it's something I've seen in a couple other vlogs that they're doing, that they number them for the year, but when the beginning of the year starts over, they start their numbering system over again. So I'm thinking I might be doing that. So, yep. Yeah, things are kind of weird right now. Baby girl, in fact, I forgot to tell you, the baby girl had a middle ear infection. And she still has a little bit of fluid in that ear. But it's not that bad. So I'm kind of waiting to see. She's finally finished all the medication. I'm waiting to see how she is. If it goes away, great. But if in a couple weeks she still has that fluid, I may have to take her back and see if they can drain it. Because I don't think having it in her ear like that is that good. But I don't want to do it right away. I mean, I want to see if it might go away on its own. Because there's times where she has her ear up And there's times where her ear just kind of lays there like it was before. So we'll see what happens. So, well, that's it. I'm going to quit babbling on. uh, and I will try and keep my calendar straight and remember what day of the week it is and do this next Monday. So be good to yourself, be kind to others. Remember the golden rule, do unto others as you want others to do unto you. Please share, please subscribe if you're new. Please hit the like button or hit the dislike button and leave a comment about what you don't like or what I can do to change. I am going to try and change this a bit starting in the new year. I'm trying to think of a formula to follow more easily about what to do and what I'm going to say. I have been told by somebody that I need to start showing more things, of what I have been doing. And I may take them up on their suggestion. In fact, I probably will. I just have to be a little bit organized about doing it. So, I'll see you all next week. Have a great week and be good to yourselves.